Welcome to the Transfer Exchange Show. I'd say it's a dual host tonight kind of thing. Like, I feel like this is your show, Nathan. But we're joined by Nathan and me tonight. It's the Man United preview. Big clash against Granada. They go into with a 2-0 aggregate lead. Surely the game's tied up. Surely this is just going through the motions. Or do you want to see a top performance and smash them out the park?
To be fair, you know United. Every time you think they're going to just coast through a game and win it, it's never the case. So I'm always on my toes, and they better be on their toes. And I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has worked this out, because as you can see from that starting lineup, it's only really the forced changes that he's done. He's only, maybe Tellez for sure is the only one that he's going, you know what, I'll play you, even though is Shaw actually suspended? I think he is.
Did he get yellow card in the last game?
At all, and he's injured. So I think he may also be a forced change. So really, he hasn't done any changes. He's gone with his strongest squad because he knows that he needs that one goal first. We need to go one goal up, and then we can maybe relax a bit, because then they need a lot more. But, you know, if they get the first goal, it's squeaky bum time. So we don't want that. We don't need that. And as you can see, you've got Cavani back up front, who's obviously the main man from last week, as long as he gets service. You've got Greenwood starting, when he's just obviously done an amazing job, playing really, really well. And now he's getting the rewards of scoring the goals as well. And obviously you've got Fred, who's a live wire to try and stop all the things happening at the back. And for me, I think with Lindelof and with Lindelof in there with Tuanzebe, it gives us that extra bit of pace, actually. I know it might have a bit of an inexperience, but it does give us that extra pace. So it might be able to equalize the slowness of Matic, where it won't really matter so much. Because one thing I don't like is a trio of Lindelof, Maguire, and Matic all playing at the same time. Because obviously anyone with any amount of movement are gonna overtake them. So you know, you got to have that blend there, and we do. So I'm quite confident. I think we'll win the game. Obviously, we're at home. We've beaten them away, scored 2, not letting a goal. You know, the chances are we're going to walk. You know, I think we're going, in the end, we're going to win by a couple goals. I'd say,
It looks like Pogba's on the wings again. As you were saying about Tuanzebe, you're not worried about his inexperience at all. I see. I think the last time I saw him play, he had a good game. So you think this should be at the right level, Granada?
Yeah, exactly. If he can't obviously come in and do a job here, then obviously he shouldn't be at United. And the thing is, he played really well for Villa the season before, when he was playing week in, week out for them when they got promoted. He's come into United. Obviously, they've seen what he can do, and he's not had that many chances. He's been limited, but we want to see more of him. We want to see what he can do under pressure. So then when he is brought up, we'll see that he can actually do the job. And I'm confident he can do it. And even if he's caught out of position, he's that quick. He's one of the quickest at United, actually. He's that quick that he can actually recover and get into position, unlike the other two. So that's something he does have over them, apart from the experience. So I'm happy with that. And like you said, with the Pogba situation, if he's going to play like he played on Sunday against Spurs, you know, he can play there all day. You know, I'll have to find another position for Rashford if he can play like that. He's unbelievable. Absolutely forcing the game. Love it.
And Matic in the middle with Fred. Is it starting to feel like it's coming towards the end of his time at Man United with Matic?
Yeah, I think you know, you can see he wasn't one of the fastest players when he was young. So now he's older. Again, like, it depends. He's a really good player. We all know that. I'm not trying to obviously say that he's not. But the thing is, when your legs go in the middle of the field and people like Tielemans are outpacing you, like Tielemans is slow. He's a young guy and he is very slow. And he outpaced Matic so much that he wasn't even chasing him anymore into the box from halfway line. So imagine that. Someone outpaces you and you stop running because they've got so far away from you. And they're not fast. So, you know, it wasn't nice to see. And it's a liability when you've got other slow players that can't make up for that slowness. So most of the time, you got to mix and match your team, don't you? You've got to have that blend of pace and skill. When Mata plays, I love him. But if he's going to play with Matic and with Lindelof and Maguire, and then you probably put, no wingers anywhere else, you're going to not see anything from them guys. So it all depends the mixture of players that he's doing. I think Ollie's getting it right now. He's getting it more right than
and that was only going to take a time as well. Plus, getting in his own players that he can trust, which is a massively important thing, especially for not just a young manager, but a manager at Man United. It's very important to have players that you can trust around you. Seeing Cavani get some game time, surely he gets a couple of goals tonight. Puts this to bed.
Yeah, well, look, he's always on the move. If that ball comes in the box, you can bet your life he's on the end of him. So as long as it comes in the box like we did, we don't want to have that game on Sunday, second half, and we see that kind of football, then all of a sudden we're back to that tippy, getting hold of it and 5 touches before you pass it. That's not what we want to see. But this is the difference, what I'm saying. I've always said this season, it's all down to how your structure is. If you're told, do not take 4 or 5 touches on the ball, move that ball quickly, it will get moved. If you're told, make sure there's these 3 options for every player who gets on the ball. There's this option, that option, that option. Like you see with the City, you're watching City, they're fluid. Anyone gets on the ball, they're moving right into position to get that ball. And then the next player is moving right in position to get it back. One touch play. That was what we were known for on Sunday, second half. Please, 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 I want to see that again. Because Cavani's going to thrive on it. Green was going to thrive on it. Pogba, Bruno, everyone's going to thrive on quick play. It just makes a massive difference. You can see it's like, I don't even know, it's like a whole weight off your shoulders. Oh, we can play, lads. We can actually play. Yeah. So that's what I want to see. And back to Ollie, what you were saying there. The great thing with Ollie is he knows he's under pressure if he loses games trying to tinker things too much. And he knows he doesn't have his main team. So he's now worked out what's going to be very difficult to break down. Although he may lose something on the attack, it'll be very difficult to break down. So that's his chances are against the bigger and better teams. Right, what I need to do, shut things off at the back and maybe get my goal here and there. And we have been able to get our odd goal, and we have been fortunate this season. I know the penalties have been penalties, but normally you don't get that many penalties in a season, if you get what I mean. So I'm not trying to say that they weren't, because even the last week, I cannot believe it, what happened. That was one against us this time, where I was thinking, oh my goodness me, how could we not have, it was a goal, not a penalty, sorry. The McTominay flick on Son's face, and it's a foul. So that was embarrassing. That was shocking. Absolutely shocking. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't when I saw it and they pulled that back. I was like, no way. It's the thing is with that one. Son has grabbed his arm, and in the motion of him doing that, he's done that, and I swear it must have been like dwick, like it was the tiniest. It was the tiniest. My God. He was down for 5 minutes. He was down the whole time the VAR was reviewing it as well. I'm like, what is going on here? And now when you see a VAR review, you're like, I wonder. You see the review and you're like, oh, that's definitely not a pen. Or that's a pen. Yeah. We know exactly that. Next minute they come in, they're like, it's not a pen. I'm like, what? I know. We've got VAR.
I know.
We're watching it.
I know.
Oh my God, it's me.
Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking up there.
To still get that one wrong is really, really beyond me. They've got to fix something up there.
But the thing is, it's like they say they're going to the people at Stockley Park to have a look at it, but that you still got the same referees that are making the mistakes in the game.
Yeah,
that are making the mistakes up in Stockley Park. So it makes no difference. It makes a difference when Arsenal lose a ball and don't get a penny. You're like, that's Andrew Mariner up there, Andre Mariner, and he's like a Sunday League referee who lets people crunch people and clamp people. So yeah, but I'll move on from that. All right. So the subs tonight. Hopeful that maybe Donny van der Beek might get a bit of game time. Maybe Ahmed might get on. They're two that you should be hoping to maybe get on, and maybe Shorter, the young.
Well, look, if we get 1 or 2 goals up, you expect to see Bruno, Pogba, probably even Fred, all coming off. I want to see Ahmed come on. Is Dan James on the bench or not?
No, I don't think he is on the bench. Yes, he is on the bench. He's on the bench. Yeah,
he is. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
so,
he is.
Obviously, so there's them 2 that can come on the wings. Pogba, you definitely don't need to use him up because we need him for Sunday. We just need to get this game to bed as quick as possible, then bring on these boys to give them a long run out, where they can at least touch the ball 5 times in the game. You know, if you come on with 30 minutes to go, it is annoying. You might get Ahmad on the ball once, you know, with really good quality, and it's like the game's over and you're like, man, I just want to see this guy take people on and play 1-2s, and you know, so we need to be ahead in the game, so there's not much riding on it. That's when you'll see them come on, and that's when we hope to see the magic from Ahmed that he does in training. I know Dan James will probably come on anyway and do his workhorse stuff anyway, but you know, and then hopefully you see Van der Beek, like you said, we need to see Van der Beek come on, and he's got that bit of brain about him as well. You know, Van der Beek and Mata probably going to come on, so I think you can get 5 subs.
You do.
You're probably going to see 3 at once. You're probably going to see Mata, Van der Beek, Ahmed, James all come on. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw all them come on. You know? Yeah,
and it's good experience for the youngster as well to sort of get to take in how it is on European level, because it's a different type of football as well. So you'll be learning from it all the time.
Yeah, of course. Spanish football, very different. They go down all the time. You know, I remember playing pre-season for Watford over in Spain. And every time you get next to them, it's a foul. And the referee's blowing everything. And you're like, wow, referees are so different here. Like, the football is so different here. You come near anyone, foul. You touch anyone, yellow card. I'm like, what is going on here? This is crazy. You can't put in a challenge. So that's what they're getting. You see it. Last week, the same thing happened. I think it was McTominay. He was looking at him going, what's going on? Why am I getting a yellow card? And I think the Dortmund game, City yesterday, I think, who was it? Bellingham. I think before he got his yellow card, there was a yellow, the actual, one of his challenges anyway, he won the ball again. And he was like, oh my gosh, ref, I won the ball. What's going on? I didn't even touch the player. And he got a yellow card. So it's one of them things. You got to get used to that as well. So,
and your prediction for the game, what's the score going to be?
I'm going with, they weren't too bad away from home, you know. They weren't too bad at home. So for us at home now, with the team we got, I said a couple of goals. I'm going to go with a 2-0 victory. I'm going with a 2-0 victory. Yeah, I'm going with a 2-0. Last time I said 3-0, I think, didn't I? And you said, I think you didn't say anything.
I called the score. I think you called the players.
I called 2 of the 3. I thought Greenwood would also score, but it was only Rashford and Bruno. That was what it was. Today, it's going to be 2-0, and I want to see Cavani. And I'm going with Cavani and Greenwood to get their goals.
I love that, like you was running out of time and you get to get it in quickly. I think Cavani's going to score, and I think we might see a goal from one of the. I'm going to throw it out there. I think we're going to see a goal from Tellers. I'm going to throw it out there. Tellers and Cavani. Yeah,
it's about time, isn't it? It's about time.
I think Tellers will have a good game today. He may be a bit rusty. Hopefully he's not. Yeah, he's got some good, and he's got a bullet of a shot as well. So we could see an absolute screamer. Yeah. All right, we will be joining us at 10:15 once this is finished, and hopefully for your sake, not mine,
we're through.
Man United through to the next round.
We gotta be through. First goal, it's over. We get the first goal, it's over. That's all I know. All right. Make sure you catch us live. Please hit the like and subscribe, and catch us at 10:15. Peace out, people. See you guys.